With God and grit. Ooh, that's a G and G. With God and grit. Sounds like a t-shirt. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ann Garcon, and I know I've been MIA for some time, and I will explain in 2025, but I just wanted to come on and just give my 2025 message for the new year. It has been a year, y'all, okay? And I'm not going to talk about it in this video, but I want you to come back. I want you to come back, and I want you to come back some more because I've got some stories to tell. So I pray this year was an amazing one for you guys. It has been an amazing year for me. So many things has happened. God has been showing off, I tell you, showing off. And I can't wait for what's to come in 2025. But I was just thinking, how are we going to enter this new year and try to see how we can make this a better year than last year? I know every year we have New Year's resolutions, we have new goals, new ideas, new plans, new ventures that we would like to undertake, right? But there is one thing that will allow us to truly make it a year that counts. First is God. All right, I say include God in all things, right? But at the same time, the Bible says faith without works is dead, right? So although we can believe God and trust God for great things, if you ain't doing no work, ain't nothing happening. And so I usually like to come up with an acronym, right? That will help us to remember something, to remember things. That's the way, like when I'm studying, right? I do things in acronyms to help me remember. If you forget anything I say in this video, you're going to remember the acronym. And the acronym I have for you this year is GRIT. Can somebody say GRIT? All right, how do we spell it? G-R-I-T, say GRIT. Grit is when you have a perseverance, right? When you stick through with something, when you are a go-getter and you don't steer away from it. Like it's something that really holds you, that you stick to. So we're going to talk about grit today, right? And we're going to talk about how if we have some grit in 2025, there is nothing that you put your mind to that you will not achieve. So if you want to succeed in anything, right, you have to have a plan. So the first thing, G, you want to generate a plan. Get your plan together, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to tackle. I am tired of spending year after year in cycle after cycle. I don't know about you, but like I know that I am. And I decided long ago that never to walk in there. I really didn't mean to say that, but I decided a couple of years ago that I wasn't going to let years pass me by any longer. If you don't have a plan, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So generate that plan, generate the plan, whatever it is that you would like to do, whatever it is that you would like to conquer, whatever it is that you would like to, whatever you want to do different this year. If you want to just take it up a notch in your appearance, if you want to take it up a notch in your business, if you want to take it up a notch in your ministry, if you want to take it up a notch in the way you treat people, generate that list. What are the list of things that you would like to do in 2025? Someone said, a plan without writing it down is just a dream, right? I hope I said that right. If you don't write it down, it's really just a dream. But the word says, write the vision, right? And make it plain. So write it out. Write out the plan. Generate that plan. Generate that plan. Generate that list of things that you would like to conquer in this coming year. All right. The next step are rank and attack. What do I mean by that? Put the things in order according to priority, right? What is the one thing that you need to get done right away, right? And sometimes we have these huge goals and these huge plans, but they're just so big that we don't even know how to tackle them step by step. Rank the steps, right? Rank them in order of priority. How are you going to tackle it? And then attack it. Once you rank it, then you can attack it, right? Don't just write it out and just leave it there and say, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And you really don't know how you're going to do that. You have to rank them in order of priority, rank them in order of like your reality, right? What you're dealing with right now. Which one are the realistic ones, right? Rank them in that order so that you know that you're not wasting time. You're going to rank and you're going to attack. Okay. Rank them in the order of priority. Rank them in the order of reality, okay? Which ones are able to be attacked right now? Which ones can wait till maybe about March, April, May, right? Or which ones need to be attacked maybe in November? Rank them in order and then attack. Okay, next letter. Identify the distractions. This happens all the time. We have plans at the beginning of the year. January's going well. February's going well. And then around March, things start to dwindle, right? Because we get distracted. We get distracted by non-results. We get distracted by idle time. We get distracted by just being lazy. Or we get distracted by going back into the cycle, right? Identify those distractions and do not abandon ship. Once the crisis comes, once things start to like feel like, okay, it's probably not working the way you wanted it. So no, stick to it. Stick to the plan. Identify that distraction. Acknowledge that it's a distraction and keep attacking. Keep attacking. Finally, T. I want you to trust and reap. Trust the process. It takes time, but then you get to reap all the benefits of all the hard work that you put in. You will never know if you've achieved a goal if you didn't stick through. If you didn't stick it through, if you abandoned ship in the middle of the project, what was the point of even starting at all? So trust the process and reap the benefits. I'm telling you, it's going to be a beautiful sight to behold when you come up on December 31st of 2025 and you're like, I did that. I actually did that. And girl, boy, whoever's watching, I got some stories to tell about 2024 and how I stuck it through. I didn't abandon ship. I identified the distractions and I kept going. And that's how I can come on and give this message today, because I'm not going to come here and tell you to do something that I'm not doing. I'm not going to try to tell you to do something that I haven't done, right? So G, you want to generate that plan. R, you want to rank and attack. I, you want to identify the distractions. Call them out, okay? And T, you want to trust and reap. I'm telling you, stick with it. Stick to it. And you will see whatever it is that you put your mind to, whatever it is that you decided that you were going to do with God and your grit, can't nothing stop you. I'm scared of you. With God and grit. Ooh, that's a G and G. With God and grit. Sounds like a t-shirt. With God and grit, you can't be stopped. I'm telling you, with God and grit, you can't be stopped. And so I pray that this 2025 will be a year that you will never forget, will be a year that will blow your mind, because you did the hard thing, because you decided to get up, you decided to break the cycle, you decided to make a decision and actually stick to it. They keep telling you that you don't know how to stick to your decisions. They keep telling you that you don't know how to follow through. When are you going to make a liar out of them? They keep telling you that you can't do it. Y'all ain't talking to me like that. I'm going to show you. Let's show them. Prove the doubters wrong. Prove the naysayers wrong. Let them see that you put God and grit into it and nothing could stop you. You were unstoppable. Unstoppable. What song is that? I don't know. Maybe I wrote it. Okay. All right, y'all. Happy New Year. I pray that you have an amazing, amazing new year. And come back because we got to talk, all right? We got some things to talk about in this new year. And I thank God for allowing us to see this new year. We're not better than anyone that didn't get to see it. So always be grateful. Always be grateful. Put God first in all things, I'm telling you, and everything else will fall into place. I will see you guys in the next video. Remember, there's only one you. So be the best you that you can be. Happy New Year. Mwah.